what I yes. So in order to solve the questions of objective items, we people should prepare the particular item very intensively, very in detail. Okay, very deeply we must have a study, Dinaji, because until and unless we develop the concept and understanding over the topic. For example, now vocabulary, sir, I'm confident about vocabulary. I know the parts of vocabularies. There are lots of things, sir. I know what is vocabulary. I can tell you in 2 pages, sir. Meaning of vocabulary, I can tell you. Vocabulary is the list of words given in the particular language. Vocabulary is the knowledge of words. It is an important language aspect. Into the vaisagya. So if you keep explaining, I told you that what David Crystal had said, yes or not, and I told you lots of other meanings as well. And what is vocabulary and what is vocabulary teaching? The question is that vocabulary teaching is a systematic process of developing vocabulary of the students. What is say? Vocabulary teaching is the systematic process of developing the vocabulary of the students. Right?
Important in study.
Yes. That's what madam. You understand it. So now you understand the concept. So once you have a good concept over vocabulary, then I think you will be able to solve the questions of objective items. मैले सुरुमै objective items दिए ल objective item गर्नुस् यो practice भन्यो भने I don't think you develop your good understanding. So, you understand the meaning of vocabulary teaching. Vasanthi, please you just mute your device. Vasanthi Ranabat, madam, you mute your device. A little disturbance comes. Okay. Then what we read? Please review in mind. Then the next thing what we read is aspects of learning vocabularies. What are the 4 aspects of learning vocabularies? What are the criteria for learning vocabularies? Sir, I know the criteria. I know the aspects. Very important. Sir, I know about the difference between active vocabulary and passive vocabulary. Sir, I know the techniques and activities. I told you now. I already told you there are 3 strategies, 3 things. Activities, strategies, and techniques. They almost mean same. Activities. What are the activities of teaching? What are the strategy applied in teaching a particular thing? Or what are the techniques? They almost mean same. Strategy of teaching the meaning of the vocabulary, strategy of teaching the spelling of the vocabulary, strategy of teaching the then what is that meaning, spelling, pronunciation of the vocabulary. Beside that, then how do we assess the vocabulary? What are the techniques of assessing? Assessing means testing the vocabulary. कसरी हामी vocabulary test गर्ने? बच्चाहरुको vocabulary कसरी test गर्ने? By making questions, yes or not, sir and madam? By making multiple choice question, by making by asking the question of definition, by asking the question of synonyms, antonyms. कसरी चेक गर्ने त vocabulary बच्चाहरुको? कसरी vocabulary बच्चाहरु कति vocabulary जानेका छन् भनेर कसरी टेस्ट गर्ने? By asking true false questions, not true false, by asking the match of the following, fill in the blanks, yes or not? I'm fill in the blanks there, match of the following there, multiple choice question there, I mean we can test by asking the question of sentence making, then we understand the ability of vocabulary. For example, एउटा sentence making बनाउन दियौ तर स्टुडेन्टले मिनिङ जानेका छन् भने कसरी तिनीहरूले सेन्टेन्स बनाउन सक्छन्? They cannot make the sentence, they cannot create sentences by the help of that word if they don't understand the meaning of that word. So this is the way how we can test the vocabulary. यो कुरा हामीले vocabulary पढ्यो. Vocabulary भनेको language को aspect हो. हामी जसरी के language को skills हरु पढ्यौ, reading र writing हामीले पढ्यौ. त्यस्तै गरेर हामी language को aspect vocabulary पढ्यौ. अब next aspect today we are going to learn the next aspect of the language. So what is that? Teaching language aspect. From teaching language aspect, please guess what I'm going to teach you.
Grammar, maybe.
Yes, Very good, Vinaji, you are absolutely right. And this is what
Grammar, function, and vocabulary. And next one is I forgot.
next thing is pronunciation, madam.
Pronunciation. Okay.
Yes, there are 4 aspects. Very good, Vinaji. Now you understand. There are 4 language aspects. They are grammar, pronunciation, vocabulary, then language function. Okay, very good. And today I'm going to teach you grammar. Look at that. So let me start screen sharing. Okay, sorry, madam. Right. Please participate very enthusiastically, because I told you, to develop the good deep understanding about the content, we must have a deep understanding. I already told you that I can take 2 days for each chapter.
Yeah, I already share to friends, but they don't realize how to learn actually, how to read actually in exam.
Yes,
To exam. I just already given, but
yes.
they don't realize.
No problem, no problem. No, they will realize slowly. Don't worry. Don't worry about your friends. Just worry about yourself. Very important thing is we have to worry about ourselves. That how we are learning. Whether I'm reading all the things that I'm supposed to read from vocabulary. Assess yourself. This is self-assessment. हामी आत्ममूल्याङ्कन गर्न पर्यो. मैले भोकाबुलरीमा पढ्नुपर्ने सबै पढेको छु, मैले कन्सेप्ट जानेको छु, भोकाबुलरीको जान्न पर्यो. मैले सरले दिएको टिक मार्क अब्जेक्टिभ क्वेसन जानेको छु, जानेको छैन जान्न पर्यो. अनि भोकाबुलरीमा 2टा क्वेसन सरले देखाउनु भयो, 2टा क्वेसनको उत्तर देखाउनु भयो. त्यो क्वेसनको उत्तर मैले नोट बनाए कि बनाएन आफैले आफैलाई सोध्नुस् है. तपाईले मैले देखाउने मात्रै काम गरेँ कि तपाईले कसरी सार्नु भयो कपीमा. भेरी इम्पोर्टेन्ट थिङ. सरले कसरी प्रेजेन्टेसन गर्नुभयो, सुरुमा कसरी के लेख्नु भएको छ, प्रेजेन्टेसन के गर्नुभएको छ, एन्डिङ कसरी गर्नुभएको छ. जस्ट दिस इज द मोडल एन्ड दिस इज द बेनिफिट.
तपाईको नो डाउट अभियसली को चाहिँ सुरुवात हुँदो रहेछ सर. नो डाउट बाट हुँदो रहेछ है एन्सर चाहिँ.
नो डाउट अभियसली अनि त्यसपछि अरु पनि छ म्याडम. अनि अनडाउटेडली है, त्यसरी मैले सुरु गरेको थिएँ.
दुईटा मात्रै देखे मैले.
दुईटा मात्रै क्वेसन थियो नि त, त्यही भएर दुईटा मात्रै देख्नुभयो. अरु पहिलाको क्वेसनमा हेर्नुस् त, अर्कै छ. ओके, एनीवे दिस इज हाउ यु विल गेट. अनि त मेरो क्वेसनको उत्तरमा चाहिँ कोटेसन छ कि छैन म्याडम, हेर्नु त. कोटेसन सुरुमा कोटेसन राखेको छैन?
राखेको छ सर.
हो भनेपछि अब तपाईले के रियलाइज गर्नु पर्यो नि, यस सरले अब युनियन एजुकेसनको प्लेटफर्ममा सरले बिगिनिङ गर्दा कोटेसन गर्नुपर्छ भनेर सरले सिकाउनु भएको छ भने त्यो रियलाइज गर्नुस् है तपाई. जस्ट अनि त मैले पिक्चर बनाएको छु छैन, हेर्नुस् है. प्रेजेन्टेसन प्रत्येक क्वेसनमा एउटा प्रेजेन्टेसन गरेको छु हैन, त्यो गर्न पर्ने रहेछ भन्ने कुरा रियलाइज हुन्छ. त्यही हो सिक्ने. दिस इज अ लर्निङ. दिस इज किन तपाईहरु यहाँ आउनु भएको छ, इट्स बिकज यु आर लर्निङ that ideas, that techniques. यो त सब्जेक्टिभ एक्जामिनेसन हो. यो फर्स्ट पेपरको हामी तयारी गरिरहेछौँ, हामीले सेकेन्ड पेपरको तयारी गरिरहेछौँ सर एन्ड म्याडम. सो दिस इज भेरी युजफुल बिकज वी आर लर्निङ. अब कुन बाँकी र कुन साइड बाँकी रह्यो भन्नुहोस् त. तपाईले अब्जेक्टिभ क्वेसन पनि जान्नुभएको छ, राइटिङको मोडल पनि पाउनु भएको छ, कन्सेप्ट पनि बिल्ड गर्नुभएको छ, नेपालीमा पनि भनेको छु. अब कुन बाँकी छ के छ भने मलाई च्याट बक्समा लेख्नु होला. आई विल इम्प्रुभ. ओके, so don't worry. Now today is grammar.
Sir, you should be improve your handwriting little bit, but police stuff actually
yes.
is not recognized properly.
Yes.
Sometimes don't mind. Okay.
I took that handwriting with my mobile phone and I have put it there on the slide. This happened. Sorry for that. Yes. Now you were worried. यो क्वेसन चाहिँ मैले यो किन यो दुईटा स्लाइड चाहिँ मैले राख्न थालेको छु भने तपाईले सरले त के पढाउनु भएको छ, के पढाउनु भएको छ, त्यो कन्टेन्टमा पढाउनु भएको छ कि बाहिरबाट पढाउनु भएको छ कि भनेर तपाईले क्वेसन गरिरहेको भएर म अब अचल चाहिँ एउटा चाहिँ चेन्ज गरेको छु. त्यो चाहिँ प्रत्येक स्लाइडमा सुरुमा चाहिँ मैले करिकुलम कहाँबाट आएको छ भनेर मैले बनाइदिएको छु है. आई हेभ डन एभ्रिथिङ फर यु. लेट्स हेभ अ लुक एट द करिकुलम लोअर सेकेन्डरी लेभल. यो युनिट 9 मा छ टिचिङ ल्याङ्ग्वेज एस्पेक्ट भित्र. तपाईको लोअर सेकेन्डरीको करिकुलम भित्र हेर्नु भने 9.2 मा टिचिङ ग्रामर भन्ने छ. हेर्नुस् त, एक्ज्याक्टली मैले त्यही कपी गरेको छु, त्यही टाइप गरेको छु. हेर्नुस् 9.2.1 टिचिङ ग्रामर इन कन्टेक्स्ट, 9.2.2 टिचिङ ग्रामर टेक्निक्स, टास्क एन्ड टिचिङ मटेरियल्स हैन. अब एसेसिङ ग्रामर टुल्स एन्ड टेक्निक्स. एसेसिङ यसमा पनि कसरी ग्रामर एसेस गर्ने रहेछ जसरी भोकाबुलरीमा हाउ डु वी एसेस भोकाबुलरी भने जस्तै यो ग्रामरमा पनि हाउ डु वी एसेस ग्रामर भन्ने क्वेसन आउने रहेछ है सरन म्याडम ट्राई टु अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड द्याट बिकज 9.2.3 मा हेर्नु त एसेसिङ भनेको कसरी टेस्ट गर्ने ग्रामरलाई कसरी बच्चाहरूको ग्रामरको क्षमता कसरी हेर्ने ट्राई टु अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड सो टिचिङ ग्रामर टेक्निक्स अब यदि जम्मा 3टा च्याप्टर छ भन्ने बित्तिकै अब 3टा च्याप्टर बाहेक अरू कुरा आउँछ कि आउँदैन भन्नु होला फेरि आउँछ मेथड्स अफ टिचिङ ग्रामर त स्योर आउँछ यहाँ लेखेको छैन इन्डक्टिभ डिडक्टिभ कुरा मेथड लेखेको छैन अरू एप्रोचेसहरू जान्नुपर्छ त्यही भएर यहाँको कुरा if you limit only yourself your mind with only these 3 points then that can't be enough for TSC level testing because it is TSC level not for pass marks because in license examination as well getting pass marks last time what happened only 5% passed out of 100 so it's because of that thing if we narrow down our thought then the narrower we make the marks also you will get narrow marks means failed marks so try to make our mind broad so that you will get broad marks okay this is what I like to suggest to you अब हेरे सेकेन्डरीमा के छ हेर्नु यही कुरा ग्रामरको हेर्नु कति लोड सेकेन्डरीमा जम्मा 3टा च्याप्टरमा राखेको छ सेकेन्डरीमा 9वटा 8वटा च्याप्टर छ हेर्नु त टिचिङ ग्रामर भित्र सेकेन्डरीमा 8वटा च्याप्टर छ मैले दुईटै फेरि अब तपाईँ यहाँ कोही सेकेन्डरीको लागि सेकेन्डरी लाइसेन्स पनि हुनु होला फेरि हामीलाई लोड सेकेन्डरी चाहिँदैन सेकेन्डरी चाहिन्थ्यो त्यो भएन भन्नु होला फेरि म फेरि यो सेकेन्डरीलाई पनि म एड्रेस गरिरहेको छु है arguments for and against teaching grammar place of grammar under different methods basic principle of teaching method grammar approaches of teaching grammar consciousness raised in grammar teaching presenting and explaining grammar games and communicative activities for teaching grammar responding to grammatical errors okay these are the 8 sub chapters under grammar and this is what given so let me do okay you can do the screenshot of lower secondary one this is grammar and on secondary as well you can do the screenshot now let's go to the brainstorming as David Crystal has said so this is very beginning part of the grammar what is grammar the systematic study and description of language is called grammar. What David Crystal has said. The systematic study and description of language is called grammar. Very, very simple definition by David Crystal. This is the brainstorming. And this is my technique, how we begin the अब कसरी उत्तर लेख्ने त तपाईले ह्यान्ड्स आउटमा पाउनुहुन्छ है कसरी सर क्वेशन कस्तो आउँछ कसरी उत्तर लेख्ने तपाई ह्यान्ड्स आउट पाउनुहुन्छ तपाईले ढुक्क हुनुहुन्छ त कुरा क्वेशन गर्नै परेन है अनि लेट्स फर्दर इलिमिनेट द ब्रेन अझै अरु कोटेसनहरु खोजौं त अझै अरु कोटेसनहरु खोजौं त ग्रामर इज द स्ट्रक्चरल फाउन्डेसन अफ आवर एबिलिटी टु एक्सप्रेस आवरसेल्व्स प्लिज कीप इट इन माइन्ड Grammar is the structural foundation of our ability to express ourselves. Yes. In linguistics, grammar is a set of structural rules that govern the composition of clauses, phrases, and words in any given natural language. Now it is your turn, sir and madam. Define grammar in your own language. Write one sentence so that I can understand about grammar. Please do it. Type it on the chat box. I'm looking at it yet. I have shown you the 3 quotations, 3 sayings, 3 very useful quotations. You can see. And now it's your turn to write in the chat box. What is grammar? Rules of language. Gita. Pangami Magar. Grammar is the rules of language. Organization of words, phrases into sentences. Oh, nice idea. Hema, Rizalji. Please keep typing. I must understand. Yes. We have to develop the concept first. Sir and madam, I'm just teaching grammar, not grammar teaching. This is first, what is grammar? Then after only we'll go to the grammar teaching. And I told you like vocabulary and vocabulary teaching is different. Grammar and grammar teaching. Why to teach grammar? To develop the concept of grammar of the students. Organization of words in phrases, disciplines, type, systematic arrangement of words. Yes, nice idea. Systematic, Sangeeta ji. Good definition. Carry on. Some more. Please keep typing. I must see your answers very fast. Carry on. Grammar is a systematic sentence, which grammar is the study of the Devi Dhamiji. Behavior of word group, yes, and change in the meaning of each word to learn language. Okay, somehow. Science of language. What a general definition. Because grammar focuses the accuracy part. Accuracy means science, fact part. Your idea is also somehow correct. Go on. Is the structure of making sentence of language. Okay. Set of rules. Yes, Amit. That is how words and groups of words are arranged to form sentence. Very nice. Rules of language. Set of rules that describe how words and groups of words are arranged to form sentences in order to convey the meaning in communication. Very important, don't miss that. In order to convey the meaning. Why grammar? Why the words are structured, grouped together in the sentences? In order to convey the meaning in communication, to play the function of communication. This is what we should not miss. Okay. So thank you very much. Now let me go to the meaning part of. Yes, what is grammar? Look at that. Yeah, look at the different definitions. Grammar is the set of rules to organize the words in a meaningful way. The set of rules. Grammar is a set of rules to organize the words in a meaningful way. Formal patterns of forming sentences. Sir and madam, what is grammar? Grammar is the formal pattern of forming sentences. I have collected many meanings. Please, it's a very useful class. What is grammar? You have to tell it. It is a level of language. You see, there are 3 levels of language. Do you know, sir and madam? Level of sound, phonetics. Yes. Level of this structure, that is grammar. A level of meaning, that is semantics. There are 3 levels of language. Yes. So a level of language that consists of morphology and syntax. Yes. Grammar consists of very linguistic idea, linguistic meaning. Grammar is the level of language that consists of morphology. Morphology means grammar of words, and syntax means grammar of sentence. Yes, morphology and syntax. Very nice idea. A branch of linguistic for the description. What is grammar? It is a branch of linguistic. Branch of linguistic for the description, classification, analysis of the language structures. You see, description, classification, and analysis. And the discipline that develops the confidence of language learner for accuracy and fluency. Not only accuracy. Once we have understood, because grammar plays a significant role in meaning. Until and unless we make a correct grammar, for example, we use in future sentence, if we use was where, then it can't be it can't be correct and it can't convey the right meaning. So we have to use the modal verb like will, going to, and like that sentences to tell the future sentences. So for the grammar is not only for accuracy, not only for correctness, but also for developing the meaning, giving the correct meaning. This is very important thing. Unless we get the good meaning, we cannot make a very good communication. Now,
Sir,
what is
grammar
grammar?
of what means what, sir?
Yes.
Grammar of what? Which type of grammar of word? Grammar of word means which type of word? Grammar of word means.
Yeah, grammar of words means word has a different structure. Word means actually, madam, in language there are 5 units. Very bottom unit is what we call morpheme. Yes, morpheme. Morpheme is the bottom, the smallest unit of the language. Morpheme is the smallest unit. From morpheme, go to the word, because morpheme, collection of morpheme, then a word is made. Word to word, clause, phrase is made. Phrase, clause, then sentence. Morpheme, word, yes, phrase, clause, and sentence. These are five units of language. 5 units from bottommost. Means word is the unit, the smallest unit. Yes, word is the small unit of language. Whereas sentence is the high level unit of language.
I am totally tabula
We
rasa.
have to
That's type.
understand, madam, there are a lot of things under words. Word formation is there, right? Affixation process, yes, derivational process. There are a lot of things under word. We have to understand the word. What is kind of word? Simple word, compound word, complex word, yes, reduplicated word. We have to understand word formation processes. We have to understand. Pasari word bonsa, yes. So word formation as well we have to understand. So a lot of things that comes under the part of linguistic, sir and madam. And we have a chapter of language and linguistic. There we will read. Okay. So भने word भित्रको ग्रामरलाई हामी के भन्छौँ? त्यसलाई morphology भन्छौँ. के भन्छौँ सर एन्ड म्याडम? Morphology. अनि त्यसपछि सिन्ट्याक्स भनेको के हो? ग्रामर अफ सेन्टेन्स, जसमा हामीले के पढ्छौँ? क्लज र सेन्टेन्स पढ्छौँ. We'll talk about the clause and sentences under even phrase as well on the syntax. But here they are at the words. We just talk about morpheme and words in the word level. Okay, what is grammar? I think you get a good concept over grammar, because we have added some 3 quotations, and this you see 1 page you can write about what is grammar. I think very important thing to develop concept today, because tomorrow again I will take a test of grammar. Objective question will come from grammar, and you will get the hands out also. So a complete we finish the complete thing of grammar, then we go to the next chapter then only. Okay, now question is grammar teaching. Grammar teaching is a systematic, Dinaji, grammar teaching is a systematic process of developing the grammatical ability, of developing the ability of sentence making, ability of word formation for the student, in order to convey the meaning in communication. So communicative, just think about communicative purpose. Last time we talked about the vocabulary also, and what is the purpose of vocabulary teaching? To make the communication successful. In the same way, here, what is the purpose of grammar teaching? To develop communicative competence of the language learner. Communicative competence. Very important thing is communicative competence. Because if you teach grammar in a communicative methodology, then the main purpose of grammar is to develop. Now, in the past, we used to teach the student the prescriptive grammar, but now we are using a descriptive grammar. Now we are using inductive method. Now errors are not given such importance. No matter, though the students are allowed to make the errors, no problem, but they have to interact. They have to produce the sentences. The more sentences they produce, the more chance, the better they learn the communicative competence. The better they develop communicative competence. To enable the learners to create infinite number of sentences by the help of finite number of rules. This is what TG, transformational generative grammar, by Noam Chomsky. You are the student of linguistic as well, I'm sure, and because you belong to education faculty. And Noam Chomsky means the great linguist, who gives emphasis on the mentalism, who gives emphasis on the role of mind. Yes, universal grammar. You understand that because there is LAD, language acquisition device, according to Noam Chomsky, there in the mind, and according to him that we have finite number of rules, and by the help of finite number of rules we can make infinite number of sentences. This is what uh, transformational generative grammar, TG grammar says. So it is what we have to understand. To develop accuracy and fluency, not only accuracy, sir and madam, हामीलाई accuracy मात्रै develop गर्दैन ग्रामरले, fluency पनि develop गर्छ. Once we understand the grammar, then we develop the fluency. We cannot create the sentence using at the beginning we cannot put B2 instead of B1. Yes, open the door open the door हुँदैन, receive the phone को ठाउँमा receive the phone हुँदैन. So to make the communication successful, we need the grammar as well. So it is important to develop the accuracy and fluency. Why to teach grammar? Yo content ma छैन है, syllabus ma छैन, तर हामी किन बुझ्नु पर्यो? Because we have to write. The question might come at the beginning. What is grammar teaching and why to teach grammar? किन पढाउने the grammar? To develop intelligibility भनेको, this is understandability है, understandable. Intelligibility भनेको कति बुझ्न सक्छ भनेको, for understanding the text. To understand the text, reading text, we have to teach grammar. To fossilize means to develop the overt and covert rules. There are two types of rules. One is overt rule, sir and madam. Another is covert rule, means explicit and implicit grammar. जुन चाहिँ देख्न सक्ने चाहिँ हामी subject plus V1 V5 plus object simple present tense भन्छौँ नि, यो चाहिँ हामी यो overt rule भयो. तर covert rule पनि हुन्छ भित्र. Inside that we can form the next rule. Sometimes simple present tense might express the happening of future as well. The PM meets, and the Nepal's PM meets Indian president today. Yes, this might express the action of. So tense is not time. There is one question in linguistics. Yes, tense is not time. Gender is not sex. Yes, number is not counting. Do you remember this question? Very, very important question in linguistics.
Yes, sir.
Yes, tense is not time. Why tense is not time? Why gender is not sex? Why number is not counting? So we have to understand, because all the time there is not singular, plural. Singular means one, plural means many. We cannot say. And if you say that, then milk, can we count it? No. There are uncountable words. Yes, and so that number is not counting. Number is something not counting. To correlate the language and context. Language or context like correlate गर्नको लागि हामी grammar पढाउनु पर्छ. To check the possible errors. Yes, to check the possible errors and develop the flawlessness situation. थोरै अलिकति गाह्रो राखेको छ है. Develop the flawlessness भनेको weakness. Flawless means there is a weakness situation. Means flawless situation भनेको perfect बनाउने. Flaw भनेको weak. Without weakness, we have to remove the weakness. We have to remove. We have to build the strength aspect of the sentences. It's just because of the grammar. We can develop very good, accurate sentences using grammar. No mistake at all. So that we can develop the perfection. Flawlessness situation means perfect situation. We are moving towards the perfection by developing the grammar. Very important thing, sir and madam. किन पढाउँदैछ ग्रामर बुझ्नुभयो? कम्युनिकेटिभ कम्पिटेन्स गर्नको लागि, एक्युरेसी र फ्लुएन्सी डेभलप गर्नको लागि, कुनै कुराको अन्डरस्ट्यान्डिङ लिनको लागि हैन, अनि थोरै रुलबाट धेरै सेन्टेन्स बनाउनको लागि. नेपालीमा पनि भनिरहेको छु है, I'm using Nepali as well. Let's go to the next. Okay, two methods. This is very, very important, very, very useful. Because अब हामी यो इन्डक्टिभ डिडक्टिभबाटै हामी पछि के जान्छौँ भने कसरी कुनै कुनै च्याप्टरलाई कसरी इन्डक्टिभली कसरी पढाउनु भन्ने क्वेसनलाई मैले यो ह्यान्ड्स आउटै दिन्छु तपाईहरुलाई. हाउ डु वी टिच प्यासिभ भोइस इन्डक्टिभली भनेर एक्जाममा आउन सक्छ. प्यासिभ भोइसलाई इन्डक्टिभली कसरी पढाउनुहुन्छ? हाउ डु वी टिच आर्टिकल इन्डक्टिभली? One chapter of grammar. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Inductive and deductive. Inductive means learner centered, deductive means teacher centered. Try to understand that. So very, very important thing is inductive भनेको आगमन विधि, deductive भनेको निगमन विधि. You know that. Inductive is the modern approach. Deductive भनेको inductive and deductive. Deductive means the traditional approach. हामी rules बाट सुरु गर्यौं. Yes, dear student, without creating the situation, if we start rules, for example, if we are teaching simple past tense, subject plus V2 plus object, this is called deductive approach. If we start with the rules, if the rules बाट सुरु गर्यौं भने deductive approach. Okay, dear student, can you read the sentences that I have written on the board? I have written some sentences. Ram played football yesterday. She went to market yesterday. Yes. They planted rice in the field. Like that. हामी त्यस्तै खालको सेन्टेन्सहरु. My mother cooked rice in the kitchen. त्यस्तै 10-12 सेन्टेन्स बनाएर दियो भने अनि त्यहाँ सबैमा केले प्रयोग गरेको छ? V2 प्रयोग गरिएको छ. V2 means simple past. Means if we show the example first, example लाई पहिला देखाइयो भने इन्डक्टिभ सबभन्दा यो कुरा सबैभन्दा महत्त्वपूर्ण कुरा है. यो सबैभन्दा अरु के चाहिदैन, एकदमै चाहिन्छ सर एन्ड म्याडम. कुनै कुरा एक्जाम्पलबाट देखाइयो भने त्यो इन्डक्टिभ, रुलबाट देखाइयो भने त्यसलाई के भनिन्छ? मैले किन यसलाई रेड हाइलाइट गरे हेर्नुस् है. slideshow setup, slideshow from 7. So your presentation of examples. Example means inductive method of teaching grammar is example guided method. You see, I have written probably your inductive deductive difference. यति difference कतिवटा छ difference? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. नौवटा difference कुनै पनि book खोज्नुस्. I am very sure, I'm pretty sure, no books of available in the market will give you 9 differences of inductive and deductive method. So किन पढ्नु भयो तपाईले आफै रियलाइज गर्नुहुन्छ. कतै देख्नु भने कतै भेटाउनु भयो भने just tell me that. यति नौवटा difference.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So inductive deductive method को यो एकदमै राम्रो तपाईले एकदमै राम्रो डिफरेन्स पाउनुहुन्छ. अब inductive method भनेको के हो? There are two approaches of teaching grammar: inductive approach and deductive approach. Approach and methods over here of teaching grammar. What are the methodology? How do you teach grammar? Using these two methodology, inductive and deductive. Don't forget that whenever grammar comes, inductive and deductive comes. Okay. Inductive is example, deductive is rules. मैले यो पहिलो डिफरेन्समा मात्रै गइराछु है तपाईहरुलाई. त्यही भएर अब इन्डक्टिभमा के हुन्छ भने रुललाई डिस्कभर गरिन्छ. यो रुल चाहिँ कोभर्ट हुन्छ. रुल डिस्कभरी इन इन्डक्टिभ मेथड, बट डिडक्टिभ मेथडमा रुल ड्रिभन, रुलबाट ड्राइभ गरिन्छ, रुल अनुसार गरिन्छ, त्यसलाई रुल ड्रिभन भन्छ. अनि इन्डक्टिभमा रुललाई जेनरलाइज गरिन्छ है. पहिला प्रेजेन्टेसन गरेपछि अनि पछि जेनरलाइज गरिन्छ. यसबाट यस्तो खालको अब राम प्लेड फुटबल भयो भने अनि हरि प्लेड फुटबल, हरि प्लेड क्रिकेट, एसएस जनरलाइजेसन गर्ने. Mute your device. Sorry, madam. Explanation of the rules. Yes. Explanation of the rules and examples in deductive method. Encouraging to make sentences. Encouraging to make sentences.
GT method is also known as deductive method, sir.
Yeah, GT method is also deductive method. All teacher-centered methods are deductive.
जेनरलाइज चाहिँ कसरी गर्छ इन्डक्टिभ मेथडमा?
Yes. I mean generalize कसरी मैले just example पनि दिएँ हैन. Ram played football, Hari played cricket, Sita played badminton. This is called generalization of rules with examples. अब इन्डक्टिभ सबभन्दा जान्नु पर्यो इन्डक्टिभ चाहिँ साइकोलोजिकल हुन्छ है सर एन्ड म्याडम. इन्डक्टिभ चाहिँ के हुन्छ साइकोलोजिकल एन्ड डिडक्टिभ के हुन्छ लोजिकल हुन्छ. अनि इन्डक्टिभ प्रोसेस बेस्ड हुन्छ. प्रोसेस इन्डक्टिभ के हुन्छ टिचिङ इज अ प्रोसेस भन्छ. हामी कुनै कुरा टिचिङ ग्रामर इज जस्ट अ प्रोसेस अफ टिचिङ बिकज इट इज नेभर एन्डिङ फेनोमेना. वी हैव टु कीप टिचिङ इट. बट डिडक्टिभ मेथड अफ टिचिङ ग्रामरले के ल अब 12 वटा स्ट्रक्चर अफ टेन्स पढाइयो. अब टेन्स भयो है, टेन्स इज फिनिश्ड. लेट्स गो टु द भोइस, लेट्स गो टु द स्पीच. देन वी से वी टीचर्स. Even I might in the classroom. I might go with rules. Now I'm teaching you that we have to focus on the examples, but practically then we might use rules. This might happen. This is the problem.
Excuse me, sir.
अब हामी इन्डक्टिभमा चाहिँ लर्नर सेन्टर्ड हुन्छ, डिडक्टिभ चाहिँ टिचर सेन्टर्ड हुन्छ. इन्डक्टिभ चाहिँ सिम्पल टु कम्प्लेक्समा जान्छ. सिम्पल टु कम्प्लेक्स, पार्टिकुलर टु जेनरल. एकदम मुख्य कुरा है. नन टु अननोन. हामी जानेको कुरा नजानेको कुरा जान्छौँ. अलिक सजिलोबाट गाह्रो जान्छौँ. कन्क्रिट टु एब्स्ट्राक्ट जान्छौँ इन्डक्टिभ चाहिँ. तर डिडक्टिभमा चाहिँ गाह्रो पहिला पढाएर अनि बल्ल बिस्तारै सजिलोतिर जान्छौँ है. सो स्ट्रक्चर पहिला रुल्स पढाएपछि त गाह्रो भयो. पहिला त्यसपछि बिस्तारै सजिलो जान्छ. कम्प्लेक्स टु सिम्पल जान्छ, जेनरल टु पार्टिकुलर जान्छ. टक्क उल्टो है इन्डक्टिभ र डिडक्टिभ. यस. एन्ड इन्डक्टिभमा लास्ट के छ हेर्नु त, डेभलप कम्युनिकेटिभ कम्पिटेन्स. कम्युनिकेटिभ कम्पिटेन्स डेभलप गर्छ इन्डक्टिभ मेथड. डेभलप्स लिङ्ग्विस्टिक कम्पिटेन्स. Yes. So presentation of example, inductive method. Presentation of examples. Example guiding. So now what I would like to request you all, just let me go to the next slide at the above. And yes, now there in the chat box I want what is inductive method.
So let me write before slide.
What is inductive? Inductive. एकदम फास्ट. तपाईँ साथीहरूले सबैले फास्ट पोइन्टहरुले भन्नुस् त कतिवटा पोइन्ट.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, I will show you again. Don't worry. Now test. Write in the chat box, sir and madam.
I am writing, sir.
In the chat box. What is inductive method of teaching grammar? Learner centered. Amit Kumar sir. Yes. Please carry on. अब learner centered लेख्नु परेन है. एकजनाले लेख्नु भयो. Thank you very much. Simple to complex. अब त्यो लेख्नु परेन अशोक सर. Simple to complex अरु लेख्नु परेन है. Please 2 points आयो है. सबभन्दा ठुलो मैले रेड हाइलाइट गरेको त लेखिहाल्नुस् है. प्रोसेस बेस्ड. भेरी गुड. रेड हाइलाइट गरेको जेनरलाइजेसन अफ के रूल डिस्कभरी. भेरी गुड गीता बङ्गिनी. प्रेजेन्टेसन अफ एक्जाम्पल. हो दैट इज मोस्ट. हेमा भुजेल जी, योर आन्सर इज द मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेन्ट आन्सर अफ इन्डक्टिभ मेथड. एक्जाम्पल दियो भने त्यसलाई हामीले इन्डक्टिभ मेथड भनिन्छ. प्रेजेन्टेसन अफ प्रिपरेसन अफ एक्जाम्पल्स. प्रेजेन्टेसन प्रिपरेसन भन्दा प्रेजेन्टेसन अफ एक्जाम्पल्स भन्नु. स्टुडेन्ट सेन्टर्ड. रुल डिस्कभरी. भेरी गुड. अरु भन्नुस् त. न्यू मेथड. भेरी गुड. कम्प्लेक्स टु सिम्पल हैन दिनाजी, उल्टो भयो. सिम्पल टु कम्प्लेक्स. इन्डक्टिभ के इन्डक्टिभ साइकोलोजिकल. नन टु अननोन. भेरी गुड. मोडर्न मेथड. Yes. Psychological. Go on. Yes. Generalization of the rules. Rule discovery. Presentation of rule generalize गर्छौं. उतापट्टि डिडक्टिभमा रुललाई के गर्छौँ प्रेजेन्टेसन गर्छौँ रुललाई एक्सप्लेन गर्छौँ स्टुडेन्ट सेन्टर्ड भेरी गुड प्रोसेस बेस्ड that's nice ल अब बुझ्नुभयो just look at once again how many points you missed के मिस गर्नुभयो भन्नुस् त inductive approach ले के गर्छ it encourages the student to make sentences so deductive मा चाहिँ even by using the mother tongue they are asked to describe the rules is very important in deductive approach but in inductive sentence making is very important okay don't forget this develops communicative competence are you sure all of you I will give you the objective question tomorrow when I make objective question lots of question will come from inductive and deductive this year generalization of rules यो explanation of rule र generalization of rules मा यो possible example आउँछ deductive method मा example त आउँछ तर पछि आउँछ हेर्नु inductive मा सुरुमै example आउँछ try to understand that main aim of inductive approach is to develop the communicative competence तर deductive approach ले के गर्छ linguistic competence structural competence develop गर्छ यसले yes this is very important don't forget okay techniques and activities of presenting grammar in classroom what are the techniques of developing let's say grammar in the classroom how do we develop grammar the question is
Sir, I was writing. I have not finished.
okay you just you do the screenshot madam and I have taken a lot of time about inductive and deductive now I think there is no confusion between inductive and deductive do you have confusion
No, sir.
yes.
No, I'm clear.
I have already told you that this kind of difference you won't meet in other books धेरै बुकमा दुईटा कुरा मात्रै लेखा हुन्छ एक्जाम्पल्स र रुल्स मात्रै लेखा हुन्छ रुल डिस्कभरी रुल ड्रिभन जेनरलाइजेसन अफ रुल्स भनेको के बुझ्नु भयो हैन जेनरलाइजेसन रुल एक्जाम्पल पनि भने मैले अनि त्यहाँ रुललाई जेनरलाइज गरिन्छ यहाँ चाहिँ डिडक्टिभमा चाहिँ रुल्सलाई एक्सप्लेन गरिन्छ रुललाई बढी फोकस गरिन्छ रुल इज मोर इम्पोर्टेन्ट इन डिडक्टिभ मेथड yes so you understand it let me go to the next okay what are the techniques and activities of presenting grammar in the classroom what techniques do you follow while teaching the grammar what strategies we use inductive method no doubt yes I mean inductive method प्रयोग गर्छौं त सबैलाई थाहा छ तर कुन एक्टिभिटीजहरुले grammar teaching ma help garcha what activities we use the games language games as well we use है some more भनेको ठाउँमा language game छैन भने language game लेख्न सक्नुहुन्छ है some more भनेको ठाउँमा लास्ट मा अब direct explaining spreadsheet approach what is called direct explaining okay sometimes we explain we make a differences between the structure of Nepali structure and English structure. We make a contrast between these structures. In the structure of Nepali subject object verb SOB, but in English subject verb object SBO. This is what explicit भनेको देख्न सक्ने openly overt कुनै कुरा overt गरियो भने कुनै कुरा देखिने के that what we see this is called overt कुनै कुरा एक्ज्याक्टली डिफरेन्सेस देखियो कुनै ग्रामर को स्ट्रक्चर देखियो भने एक्सप्लिसिट अप्रोच भन्छ according to explicit approach we find out the rules directly from the given sentence or we make the rules and by the help of rules we make the sentences this is called explicit approach र भन्नुभयो we write the rules and we follow the examples. This is explicit. Discovering भनेको there are some implicit approach. There are some ideas that is hidden in the structure, and we form the rules later on. This is this your direct explaining चाहिँ यो deductive सँग सम्बन्धित छ है. Your first one is deductive. Discovering the grammar means this is inductive. Remember, implicit भनेको hidden. There are two approaches we can explain. मैले तपाईको question answer मा explain गराइदिन्छु. Using picture, from the picture we can explain the grammar, we can teach grammar. For example, we can show one picture and we can ask the student, dear students, can you explain this picture using present continuous tense? Yes sir, I can explain. Yes sir, in the picture birds are flying over the tree. Yes, birds are flying over the tree. A man is sitting under a tree. Two people are sailing the boat across the river. Yes, this is what the cows and goats are grazing. Yes, and we can use the present continuous. We can ask the student to use present continuous to describe the picture. Using picture, using charts, CHARTS, charts. Yes, instead of and not only the pictures, we can use the charts as well. Using videos, yes. How can we present the videos? Okay, videos. Let me videos come so that let us one. Let me mute the device.
Anuja Adhikari, please self your mute yourself.
Right, wait. I'm just trying to show you the videos related with the grammar. It is taking a little bit time over here. All right, so we can use the videos as well to tell is opening now. Wait for a moment. Yes, sorry madam, I can show the screen. Yes, now you can see the web browser. It has opened, and we can go to the YouTube generally. Are you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir, it is visual.
Yeah, yes.
Yes, sir.
If you go to the YouTube resources, problem. It is getting opened. Okay, we have come to the YouTube section, and here you just YouTube, YouTube is the only resources now. You are preparing for TSC and you are using YouTube time and again. So YouTube is the very big future nowadays at the modern time. Yes or not, Soren madam?
Sure, sir.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
YouTube is the resources. Any problem comes, then we just go to the YouTube. Just for example, we can how to teach grammar. Yes, we can go to one Global English Academy. Yes, now look at this Global English Academy, 331 subscriber and 11 videos, and this is my channel. Okay, so you can click Global English Academy and you can get the grammar resources as well. Okay, by going to the Global English Academy. For example, you can look at question tags, 912 views 1 year ago. Look at question tag.
Good grammar and spelling are important, but if you want to write
Advertisement comes,
essays
but
that
I'm not
inspire,
getting money. How-
messages
how-
that forge brighter connections, and emails that give
All right.
We have to use dollars or D, then an apostrophe not plus same pronoun. Okay, question mark. In case of B1, we use do. In case of B2, we use D. In case of B5, we use dots. Right? So we have to understand B1.
Yes.
Exactly like rules of transformation. Means we have to recognize if sentence belongs, auxiliary verb, or the main verbs, right? So we have to understand these two things. And I told you that the negative tag and apostrophe is needed. So I must tell you some points to remember. Points to remember.
Yes. Now
First point.
you can go to yes, you can go to YouTube resources, and you can go to the different, not only this Global English Academy where to learn grammar, but also other resources as well. So I'm just showing you the example. Do you like that?
yes, sir.
Obviously, I'm saying this is example. That's what I did it. I did it during the lockdown period, to facilitate my students. I opened the YouTube and I gave it, and to students, not in order to earn money, but in order to facilitate students during the lockdown time when they are staying at home and they are learning. Sorry, आफैले बनाउनु भएको भिडियो भनेपछि स्टुडेन्टले अलि रुचि दिएर हेर्छ नि त. So
Sir, good morning.
yes, good morning, madam. Good morning.
Sir, सुन्नु न,
भन्नुहोस् भन्नुहोस्.
हजुरले यो एक्जाम लिनुहुन्छ नि,
हजुर हजुर.
यो चाहिँ ठक्कै हजुरले पछि लिनु हुँदो रहेछ हैन, मतलब 5:20 भएपछि. हामी चाहिँ कलेजको स्टुडेन्ट,
ए
अनि हजुरले चाहिँ अलि यो 4:30 तिर सुरु गर्नुहुन्छ, त्यति बेला अगाडि नै लिदिए हुँदी हामी पनि एक्जाम दिन पाउँछौं कि भन्ने कुरो के.
ए हुन्छ 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 हुन्छ, मिस madam. So I will do it. एक्चुअली व्हाट हैपेंस एक दिन चाहिँ हामीले कन्सेप्ट बुझाउने हो, अर्को दिन चाहिँ हामी एक्जाम हुन्छ, एक्जाम कतिखेर हुन्छ अब त्यो कन्सेप्ट भ्याइयो भने छिटै पनि हुन्छ हैन। मैले थोरै एकछिन रिभिजन गर्छु, मैले 5 बाट त लगभग सुरु गरे हुन्छ एक्जाम त 5:20 भनेको त धेरै ढिलो हुन्छ। अराउन्ड 5 आई स्टार्ट गरे।
टाढाबाट जानुपर्ने भएर गाह्रो भयो अनि एक्जाम दिनलाई चाहिँ एकदम इन्ट्रेस्ट लागेको भएर छुट्यो।
All right. Don't miss the examination and don't miss my note. This is very important. Two things are very important.
हजुर
टाइम पनि शिफ्ट गर्न पाए नि हुन्थ्यो नि, अब अरूसँग साट्न पाए नि हुन्थ्यो नि है, बेलुकीको बिहानमा बिहानको बेलुकीमा गरेर।
त्यो पनि हो।
टाइम
हामी
त
धेरै
होला साथी हो।
I think this is a good time because it's a morning time and good for me. Evening also I have classes. In the evening I have
हामी कलेज जानुपर्छ नि, पुरा क्लास कहिले नि लिन पाउँदैन।
All right. Okay, this is also one problem. Okay, direct explaining techniques and activities of presenting grammar. Where to go? F5. F5. What happened? Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
We can able to see.
Let me go to F5. I think pause, stop. Keep saving. Let me go to that again. Now, are you able to see? Are you able to see or not?
Yes,
clear.
Clear.
What are the activities of presenting grammar in the classroom? Grammar, asking concept checking questions. Concept checking question. What is concept checking question? We'll talk it later. But asking yes no question is a type of concept checking question. For example, you have said one sentences, then you ask the several questions from that particular sentence. This is called concept checking question. Contrasting structure. How one, for example, Ram killed Ravan and Ravan was killed by Ram. What is the difference between these two structures? He said, I want to be a doctor. He said that he wanted to be a doctor. What is the difference between these two sentences? So this is called contrasting structure. And some more we can, once again, screen sharing paused. If I do, let me. I must go from here.
Please and boys.
Okay, now. Okay, contrasting structure, choosing the correct sentences. Choosing the correct sentences is as well the activity for presenting grammar in the classroom. What are the activities? How do you present grammar? These are the activities. Now, एकदमै important है यो लोअर सेकेन्डरी लेभलको लागि, टेक्निक्स एन्ड एक्टिभिटीज अफ एसेसिङ ग्रामर. अब ग्रामर कसरी एसेस गर्ने? Yes, we can give the question of transforming the sentences. Okay, please transform the following sentences. Do as indicated in the bracket. Exam मा आउँछ नि क्लासमा. The class 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 को ग्रामर कसरी सोधिन्छ? You know, if you are teacher, then you know it. If you are teaching their school, then you know it. Transforming the sentence, change it into negative sentence, change it into interrogative sentence. Yes, change it into indirect, change it into WH question. This is called transforming sentence. Means by asking the question of transforming sentence, we can assess the grammar. Yes or not, Soren madam? Yes or not? Am I right or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And multiple choice items, describing pictures, narrate the story, asking concept checking questions, pre-writing, sentence making activity, and some more. We discuss it later. Okay, thank you very much. Because it's already 5:41 more than that, and we'll talk about this again tomorrow. We'll do revision a little, and we'll go to the testing item, and we'll go some more chapters from the secondary. Lower secondary contents is almost over, but secondary is remaining. I will go with some more chapters of secondary. tomorrow, and I will go with test. Hands out you will get. Okay. Thank you very much. Namaste. Okay. Please develop
you.
concept of grammar.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Devi.
अशोक सर हेलो अशोक सर
हजुर सुन्दैछु भन्नुहोस्।
मलाई त यो के मर्फिम यो सिन्ट्याक्स होइन मलाई पहिलादेखि नै के यो 11 12 मा नबुझ्या यो कम्पिटेन्स पर्फर्मेन्स अनि त्यो त्यसपछि यो के भन्छ फ्रेज अनि आइडोलम्स होइन मर्फिमहरू हुन्छ नि त्यो
हजुर,
जति
हजुर।
गरे कोहोरेन्स त्यो जति गरे पनि त्यो ग्रामरहरू त्यो लिङ्ग्विस्टिकको मलाई त्यो पातहरू एकदमै गाह्रो लाग्छ कि कसरी चाहिँ सिक्ने होला अब मैले चाहिँ त्यो कन्सेप्टै बुझाएको छैन अब त्यो पात कहिले पढ्ने कन्सेप्ट कहिले बुझ्ने मलाई त कस्तो टेन्सन पो भयो त
त्यो त अब दिउँसो तपाईँले अब ऊ पनि हेर्नुहोस् के अरे एकचोटि आफैले एकचोटि रिपिट गर्नु भने केही कुरा बुझिन्छ त्यसपछि अब त्यो ऊ पनि लिङ्ग्विस्टिक पनि त सरले आउँछ भनेर भनिराख्नु भएको छ त त्यो भयो भने बुझिन्छ नतिनुहोस्।
एकदम मैले कन्फ्युजन लागेको कुराहरू मैले सोध्छु तपाईँ बताइदिनु न ल प्लिज
त्यो त पढाउनै
होइन।
छैन र मोर्फिमहरू त
बाँकी छ हो साथी हो त्यस्तो आत्तिनु पर्दैन सर र तपाईँले
होइन
एकचोटि
होइन
हेर्नु।
मलाई त त्यो पहिला 12 कक्षादेखि नै मैले त्यो 12 देखि नै कस्तो त्यो एनोनेम सिन्टोनेम त्यो सबैहरू छ नि त्यो जुन अहिले रिकल भइरहेको छ क्या मलाई चाहिँ अनि त्यो मैले केही बुझेको थिएन कि अनि त्यो पहिला नि नबुझ्दै गयो होइन अब 11 12 पनि त्यसरी पढ्दै गयो ब्याचलर नबुझ्दै पढ्दै गयो होइन त्यो अलिअलि अरू त्यो हिसाबले मात्रै पास भयो होइन खण्ड गर्ने हिसाबले अनि त्यसपछि बल्ल बल्ल पास गऱ्यो अनि कस्तो अहिले कस्तो गाह्रो लाग्छ कि ग्रामरको टपिक्स मलाई कस्तो गाह्रो लाग्छ कि झन् भाष छ है उहाँको ऊ साइकोलोजिकल र यो फिजियोलोजिकल भनेको के हो फिजियोलोजिकल र साइकोलोजिकल हो कि समथिङ के लेख्नु भएको छ नि उहाँले डिफिनेसनमा बिट्विन त्यो कन्ट्रास्ट गर्दाखेरि त्यो साइकोलोजिकल भनेको कस्तो खाले हो
वैज्ञानिक
साइकोलोजीको भनेको दिमागमै प्रोसेस हुने कुरा हो कि तपाईँको कस्तो हुन्छ भने जस्तै अब विद्यार्थीलाई जस्तै हि प्लेड फुटबल भनेर भनियो भने तपाईँको के हुन्छ भने त्यो त तपाईँको अब त्यसपछि उनीहरूले हि भनेको अब सब्जेक्ट हो भन्ने कुरो थाहा पाउने भए त्यसपछि त्यहाँबाट अब यो अब किल्ड भनेको भिटु हो भनेर थाहा पाउने भए होइन फुटबल भनेको अब्जेक्ट हो भनेर थाहा पाउने भए त्यसपछि त्यहाँबाट तिनीहरूले
अनि लजिकल भनेको नि त्यहाँ अनि अर्को पार्टमा लजिकल छ नि
त्यो लोजिकल भनेको के हो भने जस्तै अब यसमा चाहिँ सब्जेक्ट प्लस भिटु प्लस अब्जेक्ट हुँदो रहेछ भन्ने कुरो थाहा पाउने भए कि पछि चाहिँ तार्किक निष्कर्षमा त्यो पुग्ने भए
ए
सिम्पल पास्टमा सब्जेक्ट प्लस भिटु प्लस अब्जेक्ट